MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Jordan Lyles is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
At the plate, Kevin Grant, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Washington, first baseman, number 28.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Carpenter is there, and he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Center fielder.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A cold strike on the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Grant aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Lyles gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No strike.
Now the 2-0. is in there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Three and two now. Wilson Ramos would be next. Bounce towards the second baseman. Horn gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Standing in, Tom Horn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Tom Horn.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
One ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting second, center fielder, Sean Shea.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Morrison calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with two gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? The next to bat for St. Louis, Mariano Lester. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. That misses. 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Ramos is over to take a look. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Adams, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Still no score.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Lyles is ready. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Up around the face.
Well, there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. Gone! A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. No outs, nobody on. Ball 1. This is skied into short left center. Desmond is calling for it. He's got it one away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow.
Batting 8, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Jordan Lyles, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Into the box now, Tom Horn, tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Lyles leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Horn makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the Gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
In now is John Jay. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Four runs here in this half inning. Wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Hit out towards second. Rendon is there. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Mariano Lester, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. High in the air down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Another 1-2 delivery, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. St. Louis is out in front, 4-0.
Leading off for Washington, second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Damon Morrison. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, 10 O'Rourke. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Washington, first baseman.
In now for Washington, Kevin Grant. Lyles comes set. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike. Morrison stands at second with 2 gone. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Three-two pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Lester sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nats leave a pair. They're down 4-0. Here's Matt Adams now.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Hard hit to first. Grant is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Settling in now, Matt Carpenter, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Carpenter bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Johnny Peralta is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded, foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with one down. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run home run for Johnny Peralta. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Liner toward right center, and Molina's aboard a base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Morrison is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jordan Lyles.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jordan Lyles. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Molina is off at first with 2 away. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. He'll toss it to Rendon at second, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Nationals nothing. Here's Bryce Harper now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looped out towards short. But right there is Peralta, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Striding in now for the Nats, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Ramos playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Nope. 3-0. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. .30 pitch. He is a heater in there for a strike. The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now in the box, Ryan Zimmerman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jay on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And the runner will score from first. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he puts it on the ground to third. Carpenter over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cardinals are out in front 6-2. Ready to take his hacks again.
Leading off the 4th inning,
as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, John Jay. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
the right fielder, number 18, Mariano Lester.
Digging in once again, Mariano Lester. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Horn stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. The 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Span is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The first baseman, number 32, Matt Adams.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 to count. Seven runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. A ball that's carrying. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Squared that one up just a little late. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cardinals lead it 7-2. Leading off the inning, Damon Morrison, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Damon Morrison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 7-3 game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Kevin Grant, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. grounded to the right. Gloved by Adams. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Nationals 3. Liam Hendricks, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Liam Hendricks.
Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. This is pulled into right. Harper is there, one away.
The shortstop.
And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. So one away in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. To short. Desmond fields it cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Cardinals. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Striding in, Bryce Harper. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The third baseman, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. From the stretch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Ramos, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Jay to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Here's Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right. Back goes Harper, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run from Melky Cabrera. His first homer here in the series as they open it up to 8-3. In now, Jordan Lyles. And he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
John Shea.
In now is John Jay. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Ready with another 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Morrison comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 18, Mariano Lester.
Striding in once again, Mariano Lester earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set and the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond is short. Throw in time and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Nationals 3. Back here at Sportsman's Park. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped high in the air. Carpenter moving to his left. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Damon Morrison. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
The pitcher, number 62.
Thomas Rush will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Rush.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch down the first baseline. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Morrison stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Cue shot here out toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping in now, Kevin Grant. And so take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Drives it the other way to deep right. Lester going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He leaves with the lead after 6 2/3 in this high-scoring affair.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Freeman.
Into the box, Denard Span. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Nationals 4. Pedro Armas gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pedro Armas.
Here's Matt Adams now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Matt Adams.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Andres Carrillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Andres Carrillo.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Washington, the right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
That's inside. 2-0. Carrillo offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ryan Zimmerman is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Ryan Zimmerman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw is in time, and that will end the inning in style. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Marcellus Butler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
29, Marcellus Butler.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Sliders in for a strike. The 1-1 home. Smoke toward third. And Zimmerman will throw across the diamond in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Digging in and looking for more, Melky Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Gerard Dyson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Gerard Dyson.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Tom Horn. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline. Up with the ball is Zimmerman. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Jason Mott comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jason Mott.
Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond will be the first to bat here in the inning, with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter charging in on it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Line towards center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Damon Morrison.
In now, Damon Morrison. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 0-1 takes a knee-high fastball. Rendon leads off first with 1 away. Belted high and deep into right center. Lester ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Trevor Rosenthal answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Sandy Leon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Sandy Leon.
In there, 0-1. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kevin Grant.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kevin Grant. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And the Cardinals are a step closer. They'll move on to the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Jordan Lyles. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal. Loss goes to Tanner Rowan. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.